All right. So what are we doing today?
We're rotating
Well,
the
first
wall.
off, what do you say?
It stinks.
No.
Hi,
To who?
YouTube and friends.
Okay. So what are we doing today?
We're rotating the water.
Water, right?
Yeah.
So what are we, how are we going to do that?
We are going to use this water, the old water, for like the dog's pool, watering rabbits. No, not watering rabbits, watering the grass and trees, stuff like that. And then we're going to rinse them out and then fill them up. And these are used for the dog pool. These will be used for the dog pool.
So we use the water. Then what do we got to do after we do that?
We gotta rinse these out with first you spray bleach. Was it bleach?
Spray them out. Clean them out.
Bleach. Spray bleach all over. Then you rinse it out. And then you
Clean it. Okay.
clean it out, and then you fill it back up.
So you ready to get to work?
Good water. Yeah.
That was some enthusiasm. That wasn't very enthusiastic.
Hi.
Okay, let's get to work. Let's go get it done.
Bye.
And one thing I want to do once I get this water out here, take a look at it, see if we have any, not so much floaties, but growing organisms and stuff. No algae or nothing growing on our parts. Everything smells good. I'm not gonna drink this, but if we were actually gonna use it, we'd put it through the Berkey before we did drink it. But it all looks really clear. We keep it in a shaded. Obviously, they're in colored containers, and we keep a cover over them, blanket to keep any other light out, to prevent any ultraviolet light growth or anything. But this looks really clear. You can even see your reflection in it. And the camera. So far so good. So we've emptied the water. Now what do you need to do?
Fill them up.
What do you do first?
You need to clean them out.
You gotta clean them out, right?
I already cleaned those.
You clean the jugs, yep, good job. But to clean the big one out, we're gonna take what?
Detergent. Disinfectant.
What do you clean things like this out with? Starts with the B. What starts with the B?
Bleach.
Bleach, right. Now we could use other cleaners, but we'd have to rinse them out again and everything, but we can actually use the bleach to sanitize the water, right? So if there's a little trace left in there after we're done, that's fine. That's just a container we're using, that's not an actual bleach container.
Oh.
So and how much water? It's not that strong. Maybe 20% solution. How much water do you need per day?
1 gallon.
Per what? 1 gallon what?
Per day.
Huh?
Per day.
For who?
For me.
For you? Per person, right?
Yeah.
So those jugs out there next to you is how much water?
This one?
No, the jugs that you cleaned out.
These ones? This one's 3 gallons?
What does it say on it? No, that's tape. That's not what it may not say on it. It should say on there. I told you earlier. Quit moving it so fast. It's right there in the small print.
I don't see it.
What does it say?
It says Scepter Canada.
Oh. What?
That's what it says.
Made in Canada. Boy, that'll depress you, won't it? It's 5 gallons.
Okay.
How much
and then these ones are 8 gallons.
What do they say? They'll tell you on them. They're commercial, so.
7.
Okay.
So that's 14. How many gallons is this one? 14. 19 gallons. 19 gallons.
All right. So how much water? How long would that last you?
19 days.
But unfortunately, you're not the only one drinking it, right?
Yeah.
Who else is drinking it with you?
My sisters, you, and Mom.
But you don't drink a gallon of water a day.
I don't.
But you could use some of it to do what?
Water the plants.
No. I'm just talking for people.
Oh. We could use it to clean wounds.
To do what?
To clean wounds.
We've got what else for that? We got other stuff for that.
Oh, true.
Don't just about use for use. What can you use? What do you use water for every day?
Drinking.
And?
Washing hands.
Or just taking a bath, right?
Just taking.
But you wouldn't take a bath. You'd just take like a washcloth and get it wet, right? That's what you'd be using this for. So that would last you a lot more than 19 days. Because you don't drink a gallon of water.
You don't?
You don't.
I don't.
Yeah, you're a little guy.
Oh, yeah.
A full person.
19 gallons.
So we've got a little bit. But you need that water every day, right?
Yeah.
Because you might need it for what else? Cooking.
Yeah. Watering livestock.
We got their jugs separate.
Okay. Anyway. Why did we put tape on them?
To mark what day we stored them.
Oh,
We have to do them.
well, we're gonna have to cut this off.
All right, so no, we'll just wipe it off and remark it. So now we know how much water we need to store, right? Or how much we have stored.
Yeah.
Not enough, right?
What?
Huh?
Not enough.
Well, how long are you going to be without water?
3 days.
But what would we do once we start going through this? What would we do with it?
Use the least amount as possible.
You'd start refilling, right? Find
Yeah.
a water source?
Yeah.
Just refill. All right?
Like the river.
Maybe. That'd be a last resort because it's got other problems.
Oh.
But yeah, we could use that. All right, let's get ready to fill this up.
Hi, but before you fill up the
Hold
jugs,
on.
you gotta spray it out. Okay? What we're doing is later. First, you gotta spray it out. First, you gotta spray it out. Yeah,
So-
just rinse out the hose.
What about the contest? Tell them about?
You gotta
Or we're waiting for the jugs to fill up?
send a video of your get home bag, the bag that you would use to get home if you had to walk or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make a video later?
I don't know. I don't have an account because you guys won't let me.
Ready? Close that one up. But we've had lots of good responses so far.
Wait, what is the winner based on?
You get to draw the names.
Oh yeah! I get to draw the names?
Yep.
Cool. It was like at the
Oh, the rally?
yeah, the rally.
Yeah, it's just like that.
I like won a chance to draw names at a rally.
I think.
The Second Amendment rally is what was it called? Day of Resistance.
Yep.
Day of Resistance.
That was on video. I think
I-
everybody saw that.
Yeah. You should put a link to that in the video.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll also put a link for the contest. Everybody check it out.
Yeah.
And we're We still got to do the big jug, right?
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Yeah. This takes like 15 minutes.
Oh, let's take you. Ready? Move your hand. Ready? Oh.
I'll close it. This one.
Whoa, hold that on there. I have to dry out the... Hold that right there. Got anything else you want to say to people on YouTube? While we're waiting for the water flow?
Hi.
Hi.
I said that at the beginning of the video, actually.
Yeah.
It stinks.
That's good. This is your catch line.
My catchphrase.
Alright, let's fill this up and get out of here. Thanks for watching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you dare.
We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.